Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Digital and Social Media News for leaders of nonprofits, churches and ministries. I'm Natchi Lazarus, and this week we have news related to Google, Facebook, WhatsApp and social media videos, specifically from YouTube and Facebook. This is the show where we bring you the top 5 social media related news you need to know for this week in less than 5 minutes. Let's get started. Our first news is about Google, especially about the big announcements that Google made at their developer conference, which concluded last week on the 9th of May. There were lots of important releases and announcements about phones and devices and all that, but I wanted to bring your attention to two key announcements that could point us towards what we need to be doing to keep Google happy. So, Google is important. There are 40,000 searches every second on Google, every second, which means 3.5 billion searches a day. So you and me need to keep Google happy with our content. So we need to know how they are thinking. Now, two news items point to how they are thinking. One is they said they are going to start listing podcasts as part of the search results, and people will be able to listen to podcasts right there within the search results. Right? So for example, if you have a ministry that teaches on, say, finances, if somebody comes and types how to get out of debt, then your podcast has a chance of showing up and people will be able to listen to that podcast right there. Isn't that awesome? And then the second news that got my attention was about the artificial intelligent Google Assistant being plugged into every single device like Google Home, Nest Hub, and all these smart devices that Google is releasing. They are building the assistant into it, which means the assistant is so smart, it's artificially intelligent to figure out what content it needs to show to the user, right? So what does this show us? What it shows us is this: you need to, as long as you create good content, relevant content for your audience, and you package it, optimize it, and put it together in a way that Google understands it, then the chances of you showing up in Google search results for millions of people every day is very, very high. So you focus on creating good content, but don't stop there. Optimize it for Google as well. Our next news is about Facebook. Last week, there was an article in New York Times by Chris Hughes, a co-founder of Facebook. Chris was with Mark Zuckerberg when he started Facebook out of Harvard and helped him start the company. And he wrote this article titled, "It's Time to Break Up Facebook." So there's this discussion about how big Facebook is getting with all the three big names, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook, belonging to the same organization and completely controlled by Mark Zuckerberg. So there is this conversation going on. The reason I wanted to talk about this news to you is because I wanted to start thinking about diversifying your social and digital media activities. Don't put all your eggs in one basket and depend on one channel because changes are inevitable in this space, right? For various reasons, changes might come, but you as an organization should think of using different channels so that you are not affected by any change that comes. Our next news is about WhatsApp. WhatsApp had a security breach last week. Spyware was able to use WhatsApp calls as an entry point into certain WhatsApp accounts. Apparently this problem seems to have been fixed. If you update your WhatsApp app right now to the latest version, you should be okay. So if you haven't updated, please go ahead and update your WhatsApp app. But this news has really raised certain eyebrows and people are concerned because usually WhatsApp is known for its security and end-to-end encryption. Our next news is from YouTube. YouTube is coming out with a tool that could help you easily and automatically create short video ads from longer videos. I know this is going to be helpful to many ministries and nonprofits who use videos for communication. You could take a longer video and this tool will give you shorter video ads. Video ads have been getting shorter and shorter, from 30 seconds to 15 seconds, and now we have 6 seconds bumper ads. So creating them is not easy. A tool like this could really help you do the job. So watch out for it. Our final news is from Facebook. Last week, Facebook released details about how they rank videos on their platform. This is basically their way of telling us what kind of videos we need to create when we think of Facebook. And they have given three details or instructions. One is They want us to create videos that have loyalty and intent, which means people look for those videos, they search for them, they come back and watch them. Loyalty. Second is viewing duration. Facebook wants longer videos. They're saying we want what YouTube wants. We want to become a platform that has longer watch time, so they want longer videos. Second is originality. They don't want us to just reshare other videos, but they want us to create original content. So keep those three things in mind when you create videos for Facebook. That's all we have for you this week. Thank you for joining me. If you missed a particular news, or if you want to know more details about a particular news item, we have all the source links and the details in our news page. Visit natchi.net/news. That is natchi.net/news. That's our news page URL. There you will find all the source links and transcripts as well. If you like this show, please share it with other leaders of nonprofits, churches, and ministries. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to this wherever you're watching if you haven't done already, so that you do not miss another episode. We release this every Friday. I will see you next week with another set of news. Until then, have a wonderful week ahead. God bless you. Stay connected. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.